guys, welcome back to Baycraft, and oh my goodness, have I got a lot to tell you about. So we are a wisp, but hey ho, that's fine. So since the last episode, obviously in the last episode we did the rituals to create the more powerful wand, the Silverwood wand, so that we could go and help Evil Orphan take on a hungry node that was residing behind his house. Now, we went to go and investigate that, and when we went to go and place the obsidian around it, we were going to... originally, I was just going to try and put glass around it, and that was a very silly idea. So, I went to go and see what it was like, and, how big the node was, and what was going on, and whatever. So, I went over. Why? I have no idea. I took all of my stuff. So... the golden bags of holding, both of them, the wood one and the normal one, all my armour, I had all my Thaumcraft armour on, everything, all my tools. For whatever reason, in that bag of holding, I had, generators, and I had energy cells and everything, and I put a block down, and it ended up going on top of the node, so we actually ended up getting caught underneath it, and because we only had our wings on, they weren't actually powerful enough to get us out, and it killed us. So because of it being a hungry node, it actually ate our gravestone. So we ended up getting back two things. I think I got back my hammer. I think it was like my hammer and my pickaxe, I think. So we lost everything, and I was like, no! So I took a bit of a break, and I actually went... and I just had a few days off because I was so upset that I'd lost everything, because I'd spent hours making that, and it was just like, no. So yeah, I had a little bit of a think about what I could do, and then I thought, you know what, if I'm going to make all my tools again, we will make them better. So the first thing I did was I found a slime, so I thought, man, we'll kill it, and I ended up with this, a king slime pickaxe, which is pretty cool. So it repairs with blue slime. Its durability isn't too great, but it's got a mining speed of 14 and a mining level of obsidian, and it still has 2 more modifiers on it. So it actually had worse durability than this, but I added a diamond to give it plus 500. And it still has 2 more modifiers, so this is really, really cool. So this is what I've been using. And then I thought, you know what, we need to go a bit fancy. So the first thing that I did was I built this. So this is an ender chest, and it's not the normal ender chest, as you can see, because it's got the colours on the top. So what you can do is you can get an ender chest like this, and as you can see in my hand now, I have an ender pouch. And if you make these and then right click on the ender pouch onto the chest, it actually links them together. So I can put stuff in this pouch, for example, if it'll open. Get it open. There we go. All that stuff in there. If we then... oh, you saw it open. It's also in this chest. And it looks pretty cool when you open it too. So that is what I made, because then I thought, if anything happens, we can come straight on and we can be like putting it in there and we will be fine. Awesome. My door's open. Yes, let's shut those. So that is what I did. Then I thought I'd better make some better tools. So I went ahead, and as you can see, I have an alumite hammer, which has reinforced 2. There is a way of me being able to... okay, control. There we go. So it's got an alumite hammerhead, an alumite large plate, or 2 alumite large plates, and then a paper tough rod. So we've got a little bit of durability, but I put some moss on it so it was auto repair. I wasn't too sure, and I'm still not too sure, to be honest, if this is going to be the final hammer that we have. That's why I didn't do what I did to the other one, so I'll show you that in a second. I increased the mining speed with loads of redstone, so it's 8.4. It's still not great, but it'll do for now. And I put a diamond on there. So that is the hammer. And then as you can see in here, we've got all sorts. So we've got a cactus shovel. Again, I used auto repair on that one. It got jagged because of the cactus, but this was just a head that I'd actually found in a villager's chest. I made, where's the other one? Here you go, an alumite hatchet. So that's got an alumite axe head and paper tool rod. And that's, again, just diamond and moss because, you know, it's only a little one. And then I also wanted to make... We lost our pick that was Silk Touch, so I thought it'd be good to make something else that's Silk Touch again. So I made another Silk Touch book using this and put it on a shovel. So we have a Silk Touch shovel. So the other thing that we have in here, as you can see, is we have 2 redstone flux capacitors. And that is because our excavator, our lumber axe, and our cleaver all have flux capacitors on them. So what that means is instead of using its actual durability like these other ones will, it uses the RF from the flux capacitor. So depending on the durability initially of the tool, it depends, that kind of, oh, what's the word? That determines, that's the word. That determines what level of flux capacitor you can put on them. So I have redstone ones because these hold 4 million RF, but I wasn't actually able to put redstone ones on any of these tools. Oh no, on the manual one I did. These were the, let's have a look. Oops. I think these were the these were the hardened ones. So because of their low durability, I wasn't able to do that. So I added a diamond because I didn't know I was going to put the flux capacitor on it, which was a bit silly. I think there's like a diamond on everything. So this is an alumite excavator head, which gives it reinforced 8 and a mining speed of 8. An iron large plate, which gave it a mining speed of 6, and then paper tough bindings and paper tough rods. So it's got a mining speed of 10, which is pretty good. It does the job. It's really cool. It actually mines up to cobalt, which... It's kind of like a shovel-y spade, so I'm not really going to be mining cobalt with it, but that's always nice. And like I say, it'll, rather than using its durability, it uses the RF. So the lumber axe is pretty much exactly the same. And then our hammer. So I was actually able, because of, was it this one? Or was it this? Yeah, here we go. So our hammer is actually able to mine cobalt. So I was able to mine a load of cobalt. I'll show you. I think there's some in here still. No, this was just some stuff I was messing around with trying to make some other stuff. So I was able to mine some cobalt and some, is it ardite or something like that, and turn it into manulin in the thing. So I was actually able to make a manulin large sword blade. I made a cobalt large plate. I made some paper tough rods and, 2 paper tough rods. So I ended up being able to put the bigger flux capacitor on there. So that holds $400,000. I thought that said 40 then. I was like, why have I put the smaller one on? But it has reinforced 2. And that is from having the cobalt large plate. So I added flux and then I used all of the other modifiers available to give it beheading. So I used, I think it's obsidian to put beheading on it. So with every level of beheading you use one modifier. So I added an extra modifier as well using a diamond and a block of gold, and I got it up to beheading 70, and there is a very good reason for this. So before I get on to that, we went to go and help Evil Orphan kill the thing again. After I went back through, I created all of my thaumaturge's robes again. I made a new silverwood wand, did all the rituals again, did absolutely everything, got everything set up, charged my wand up, everything was right. He was actually able to go ahead and encase it in obsidian, and I made is it in here so I can show you? No, let's go and have a look in here and I'll get it out and show you. So in thaumaturgy, I was able to make this node, which is a one focus, which is the one focus of equal trade. So if you use it and click on things, it uses a little bit of mana, I believe, but you can click on a block and then change like all of these cobblestone for whatever I've clicked on, as long as I have them in my inventory. So I clicked on a piece of glass and I tried it out on a few trees. So near Evil Orphan Space there are a few glass trees, I think. But yeah, so I went to go ahead and do that, went over to the node and I clicked it, and for whatever reason it only turned one block glass, not all of them. It then broke that glass, sucked me inside and killed me again. So luckily I was able to put, I think I put everything. think I was able to get everything. I can't remember what I lost. Oh, my silverwood wand. So the silverwood wand was the only thing that I wasn't able to get into the pouch before I died. So unfortunately, we've lost the silverwood wand again. Where's all my food? Why do I have no food? I seem to have lost some other things as well. So I did have another golden bag of holding. And I made like another golden lasso and stuff like that. And I may have lost those while doing it too. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so I need to make some of those again. But I can do that. That's not a problem. So that is basically where we're at the moment. So as you can see, there is a giant hole here. And this wasn't done by accident. I did this on purpose. I was speaking before about wanting to change up how inside here looked. I wasn't too happy with it. So I dug out the hole here where the, kind of where the elevator thing was. And to be honest, I was going to like extend it round to here and then have like a big staircase or something in it. And I just don't know. To be honest, I think I'm just going to fill it all back in and just have it how it was for now until I build a new base. So that needs to change back. I made a magnum torch. I made one for myself and I also made one for Ryan because he seemed to have a weird problem with creepers in his house all the time. So I made him a little magnum torch. Please excuse the coughing. That's not me. I made him a magnum torch to try and help. And then, yeah. So, Evil Orphan did get rid of the... He did get rid of the node, that's the word for it. He used his mining drill, I believe, to like blast it apart. Who knows? But it worked. So this was a little box from Ryan. So thank you very much, Ryan, for the gift. It was full of it had some wings in it that were the like wings of the traveller or something like that. They just give you double jump, but it was very nice. I think there's some food in here. Nope, I've eaten it. So, yeah, we got some of those. Let's get some potatoes. And, yeah, I've been meaning to do kind of an updatey kind of video for a few days now because so much has happened, but I just haven't had time. So, I also got a horse, I got another cow, and I got a mushroom. So, this mushroom is from our thingy biome. Not a biome, our Mistcraft world. And I used the golden lasso that we had to bring them back, which was super handy. That's all coloured cobble. Where's all my stuff? I'm definitely missing some stuff. And I can't remember if... Let's use rubber wood. I can't remember if I'm missing it because I've lost it or if I'm missing it because I put it somewhere. Who knows? I lose stuff all the time on this game. So we'll just wait for one of these potatoes so I can eat it and then I will show you. So we have a lovely gift. I haven't opened it yet. From Lilac and it says happy spawning. So I have an idea of what it is. But we'll open that in a second because look at this. Dun, 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 dun. This is my new nether portal. So it looks pretty crazy but I'm so super happy with it. As I said in a previous video, Somnia and I believe it was CZ built a nether portal and it popped up here, which was awesome. Thank you so much. It's so much easier than having to go to spawn. And I did dig this out because I was going to do something with it here. And then I thought, you know what, it is way too close to this and I do not want to have to move this. So I thought I would move it over here. It still connects to the same nether portal. And I made it a bit fancy. So it all looks pretty cool. And yeah, it looks pretty awesome. So what I have done on the other side of this, I'm not going to show you today, because I will show you that in the next episode because I've taken a long time having to tell this little story. So I will show you in the next episode, but I am assuming that what Lilac has left us is going to be perfect for what we are doing in there. So I have a surprise. It's not really a surprise. I'm just trying to build something for this, for the whole server that everyone can use. It's going to be by my portal, but I can set up Mistcraft books, which I have done. There is a Mistcraft book just inside the nether portal at spawn in the nether side, and if you use it, it brings you to outside the front of my house. So that's quite nice. So let's have a look what Lilac's given us. Now, I asked if anybody on the server knew where any skeleton spawners were, which may give you a big hint as to what I'm doing. And Lilac said she knew where a couple were, so I was like, please give me the coordinates if you get time, and I'll go and have a look. But she's just given us one! That is so amazing. Thank you so much. That is just... that just makes what I'm going to be doing so much easier to just have it already. Thank you so much, Lilac. I'm definitely going to have to... everybody needs gifts. That is so cool. I'm just going to leave it there. And her sign is so cute. Look at all the X's looking like little borders. It's so sweet. So thank you so much. That is so helpful, and it's going to be... it's going to make next episode so much easier. So the last thing that I wanted to show you just before we go is we had so much cobblestone from our quarries. I actually set the quarry going. I think we've done it. We're on the 4th quarry now. So we're doing pretty well. And we had so much cobblestone, and I thought, what am I going to do with it? And if you look down here, we are actually on our 3rd drum. Yeah, we have a stack and almost a half of blaze rods, and we're on our 3rd drum, which is almost half full, just over half full, of essence. So what I was thinking was we really need like a bedrockium drum, because it's getting pretty crazy. And this one, that's nearly half full as well. So we need some bedrockium, and to get that, we're going to have to make some compressed cobble. So what I did was I kind of took a bit of inspiration from Lilac's video. She's done this already as well. But I don't know what she's using hers for. I've got no idea. So basically I put the chest here that I fill full of cobble. It's only the crystal one because that's just what I had all the cobble in. I then got a transfer node with some speed upgrades just so it goes faster. And then I have an auto workbench. So let me show you how to make one of those. They're pretty easy. So it's just a crafting table and 2 stone gears. So it's super easy to make. Made 2 of them just for now, just because I didn't have any more transfer nodes. And then obviously I don't think I put, no. Oh, that one's got some. That one's got some speed upgrades. That one doesn't because it goes slower. And basically what happens is you can set it to automatically craft a recipe. So I set it to do this. So if you put 9 cobblestone like this, it makes a compressed cobblestone. And we only have 6 in there. And then it goes into the next one. And 9 compressed cobblestone make a double compressed cobblestone. So that one piece contains 81 pieces of cobblestone. And if you look in here, we have 2 stacks and a bit of that double compress. Now we can keep going and make this up to is it quadruple or octuple? I think it's octuple compressed, which is what we're going to need for the bedrockium ingots, which we need. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So it's a block of diamond, and oh, we only need triple compressed and quadruple. That's awesome. I was worried that we were going to have to make loads. So we just need quadruple. We don't have to go up to the octuple. So it costs a block of diamonds, and this only gives us 1 bedrockium ingot. That's how much it's going to take. But the drum is going to hold 65 million of whatever we put in it. So it's super good. So this is what we're aiming towards, basically. So I can attach a couple more of these auto workbenches and just get it kind of doing the whole thing. But for now, this is the little setup that I've got. What else do I need to show you? Oh, this. So berry bushes grow best in the dark. And I found that if you actually surround them in half slabs all around the bottom and the top, they actually kind of, because the half slab is kind of classed as a full block, kind of, it actually makes the berries think that they're in complete darkness, so they grow really well, but you still have a space to get the berries out. So that's what I found as the most effective way to do that. And I think that's everything. So in the next episode, we're going to go to the Nether, and I will show you what I've done in there, because it's not finished, but I'm super excited to show you guys. So excited. And we can do, with Lilac's lovely, very, very kind gift, we can actually do what we wanted to do in there and get it set up for other people to use it, which would be awesome. The only thing that I need is some cursed earth. So I'm going to see if anybody else wants to do the ritual again that I did, the activation ritual, and steal some of the cursed earth while we're there. But we'll see if anybody wants to do it. But that is it. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It has been very, very kind of updatey, showing you what I've done, but I haven't had any chance to record, and obviously a lot happened with everything that happened with the Evil Orphan and all of that. I haven't actually made any more robes. I've only got the goggles, and I haven't remade my wand yet. I'll do it eventually, but I'm kind of focusing on this nether stuff at the moment and some stuff for spawn. Also, hopefully I'm going to be doing an episode with Somnia, trying to finish the spawn area, well, our town hall. When I do that, I'm also going to be showing off the new spawn area, because Susie and some other people have been super busy and it looks amazing, so I can't wait to show you guys. We've got some space here, that's a bit weird, but yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to fill this in, I think, but I'll show you guys in the next episode. I'm sure it'll be done by then. So I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. Sorry again, you know, more updates, but next episode will be much more fun, I promise. I hope you're all having a fabulous week. Stay magical, guys, and I will see you all soon.